Deep in the forests of Santa Cruz in Central California can be found a rare breed, an exotic breed. And I'm here today to pick up one of these to celebrate the birthday of a dear friend, Mr. David Hunt, the owner of the 1900, the P1900, one of 67 made. Grown very close over the last few months, and I was out to dinner with him on his birthday, and so the idea came to me while taking what could be seen as a small vacation for myself. I'm here at the mystery spot in Santa Cruz. I am going to be picking up something that I've never done before, and it's a very special thing to give to a friend. It is a banana slug. The banana slug is indigenous here to Santa Cruz and the mystery spot. And while you may think that its iridescent glow is from the radiation emanating from the spot, it's actually just a magnetic anomaly of compasses and levels, but this isn't really why I'm here. Nor is this a nature show. This is a car show, and we're here to talk about Volvo. You know, I have very little limited space here in California. I have my apartment in LA, and I have to commute to Orange County. Amy's in a friend's driveway. Bruce is in someone's storage unit. And it's difficult to have any sort of project without your own dedicated workspace. So I went ahead and did the right thing, and I'm buying David Hunt a 1972 Volvo 164 in Santa Cruz. This car's really beautiful, and it's exciting, and he's been wanting one. He's shown so much interest in Ivy. He's always asking about, how's the project coming along? What are the updates? How's Amy doing? Is she treating you well? So I think he's really gonna enjoy this car. We're gonna go see it in about 40 minutes, so let's head on over. I've partitioned the Patreon money and the donations that all of you have given for Ivy, so she's getting that engine rebuild through and through. But I went ahead and did the right thing and sold all my stock portfolio. The market's not that great these days, but it's more rewarding for me to give somebody else something that will bring them a lot of joy than to sit there and watch this numbers game that has become the stock market. So with that being said, I gotta let our friend down here. Let's go check out this 1972 164.
Okay.
Hey, there she is.
Let's fly to Africa.
Treat people with kindness.
No, just the bumper. Like,
No,
what happened to crash test safety in the 70s that required this? But okay. Hey, but you know what? It's meant to be a bumper, so you bump into the car and you know you've reached your final destination.
You know, install everything,
Yeah.
but he lay off.
Okay. Do you have any extra parts that come with it?
No, brother, everything's
Everything's in
inside,
it? Okay,
whatever.
very
I
good.
don't even touch.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make sure it's all there. Okay. Well, let's turn that key and see how she... Seats are plush. Runs and drives. 95 on the clock. Love it. Look at her go. Looks great. Okay. Okay.
There's open.
Oh, that's so cute.
You know what's funny?
I'm not sure what you're gonna laugh at, but I'm having a great time.
Ready?
Yeah.
Turning radius is adequate. I'm just glad she doesn't stall. Whoa, cool. I'm stoked. Oh, Dave's gonna have so much fun with this.
I hope so.
Yikes. Oh, these wheels are bad. Oh, gee. Something.
Is it flat? It sounds flat.
It sounds like a flat wheel, but it can also be a drive shaft. Oh, jeez. Hey, look, a doggo. There's a puppy.
Aw.
It's crossing the road in the
Oh,
crosswalk.
that's so cute. Good job.
Let's give her some beans.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, that sounds like higher.
Let's pull over and just inspect it since we're out of sight. Sanjeet. What have you gotten us into? You know, for the price though, it moves under its own power and it's
Wait, this is cool.
not overheating.
Okay, drive towards me and I'll watch.
Okay. First of all, there's a lot for these. It's fuel injected. I don't like that it's fuel injected. That makes me nervous. Steering slop. What's the crunch? Aye. It's the wheel bearing, I think. I think she's completely out of grease. What if we were idiots and I didn't check the lug nuts on the other side of the axle and they were loose and so they were coming off, then the wheel finally rolled off?
So it was not the one we were looking at.
It was not the one we were looking at. Did you see how it jumped over the fence?
It's concerning.
Did you see what
I just
happened?
saw everything.
Okay, so it came off the car, rolled up this hill, jumped over into this person's yard, and then from the yard it jumped back over. Is that it right there? I mean, there was a car that pulled up to this lane. Listen, thank God that lane was empty, and thank God that it didn't go past this pole because, well, look at the car right there. Yikes, right? Yeah, we just lost our lug nuts.
All of them.
That's what happened.
All of them.
Sarah,
I'm so sorry.
no, we can probably still make our appointment. We scratched up the road pretty badly, I imagine. It just hit the rotor and it was just, oh boy, the poor guy with the leaf blower. This is what happens when you buy used cars. Bro, it went over this fence.
Are we sure that's the right tire?
Well, this is an unexpected development. I've never in my life lost a wheel. Let's put her back on. Dude, I thought about bringing lug nuts too.
And you didn't?
No.
No grease. No lids.
All right. Shoot up a bit of the brake rotor. Lost our grease cap. So where did we lose her? Follow the trail. Follow the trail. I see two right here. You see any more? Two's good.
Yes.
The only difference between adversity and adventure is your attitude. I'm gonna install these on the front because the threads are stripped and I don't want America's Tire complaining about stripped threads and saying that they won't reinstall the lug nuts. So if I do the restripping, it's gonna be good. The threads are only stripped in the middle and then once the wheel popped off, the last quarter inch or so is good. So it kind of gives it a guide to get back in. So we can get it started by hand at least. And then I'm gonna just put a little PB blaster to help lubricate. Good as new. $85 foot-pounds. This thing probably put it at 60. That was almost 100 degrees rotation after the impact. So that one was probably only 45, 50 foot-pounds. And then this gets it up to 85. So don't trust your small air tools or electric tools. Torque it. Differential's okay. It's just not overheating. It's not blowing. I think we just got a sticking caliper. That might be what's causing it to get that hot and overheat. This might help. But I also honestly just need to get the wheel off so I can diagnose it, and we won't be able to do that until we get to Timo's driveway after lunch. So, stop, yep. Tell me if the car's going in either direction. Lit. Yeah, so I need to get a shot of the wheel rolling away, and I play Fleetwood Mac, you can go your own way. I need paper towels a lot now. Lit. Okay, where's that flat spot? Not bad. Bearing number 2 is ready. The damage. Something's in there. Not supposed to be sounding like that. Whoa. The whole thing just moved, or it just... I've never been so amazed by a crust. This has new pads on it too. I'm gonna check the hardware to make sure it's tight, but the rotor surface is rough. They didn't remachine it, they just put on some pads and went. Boy, all the rubbers look good here. All the rubbers look good. They look so good. And that's your hubcap retainer. Shock absorber looks good. The rubber looks good on the shock. The tire rubs the inside a little bit. That's fun. Yeah. This is great. Oh, hi.
I can't believe how fast you're moving. This would have taken me like 3 days.
Really?
I guess you know what you're doing.
I sure hope so. We'll find out. That's PFT. And...
No.
Okay. Plastic bottles and plastic hoses. As discussed with the videos on Ivy, bleeding the brakes, open both rears at the same time, and then do all 3 nipples on the front. 1, 2, 3. So there's 2, opposite ends here. And what I've done is actually drilled 3 holes into a bottle, and this is going to just feed all 3 lines in. I don't think we should show this.
No,
It's not kosher. I don't have a lighter. Sometimes you gotta soften them up. The fluid's coming out nice and clear, but they are just difficult to get access to. It's muy difícil. Give me 8 slow ones, please. Let's just do 5. It's actually coming out perfect. And and hold. So we may be desperate to get home, but we're not animals. We still gotta try to get a little bit of shine out of these. Or at the very least, she'll look good on the side of the road. Look at that. You can brush your teeth in that. I love improvising. It can be stressful, but sometimes it just, you know, keeps that muscle fresh, the acumen muscle. Make like Sagwa and hop on you. Hop on you out of there. So our fluid's good. I'm gonna still check the drain plug, but look how everything looks so nice in here. 96,000. I mean, come on. Bitch, the air conditioner still works.
Ooh,
I'm so excited. Everything looks righted. Okay, drain plug's tight. Don't you wish Scottish people would talk with subtitles on?
there's an option.
Let's start it.
Okay.
We worked so hard.
On the brakes.
Look at her go. Bit of an exhaust leak. Woo! All right, come on out of here. Dip and stick. Actually, not bad. Listen to that. She is so happy. There's no turn signals, huh? Check the coolant level yet. Dead center. I mean, come on. My excitement for this car is unwavering at this time. Okay, one of the little touches that I want to do is actually go inside the cabin and put tape on some of those loose wires.
What?
What?
How?
Who?
Is it?
That's a new one.
I don't know. Oh. Oh.
Contact has been made. If we do need to put the flat on, I have a portable air compressor, so we're fine.
It's flat?
It's flat. I called it the flat, I meant the spare. That's a wrap. I don't know where to look.
Look in the light, yeah.
All right, first official drive on the highway. Something keeps sparking, but it's fine. Also, you're handling a solid 60 miles an hour. So, congrats. I'm gonna send you this so you can see the sparks. And yeah, cool.
Didn't get very far. Got a rear seal that went out on the axle.
You made it the whole way.
You can't believe it made it the whole way? Yeah. Oh, Jake, this is Sarah.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
She has just been
Welcome.
so helpful and supportive this whole time. She's actually enjoying this, I think, a little bit more than me. Oh, that feels nice right here. She pretty. I think I thought of the name for this car. I might call her Hope. Springs Eternal. Because it's 11 p.m. and I have some very kind friends with a really sweet Lotus. And we've made this cardboard trail here. So every rotation of the tire I can avoid getting oil. Where are you going?
Yeah.
Phase 1. Can I do this repair? In other words, do we have all the tools? And is this bearing gonna get in the way?
I just want like burn oil.
Yeah, she sent me a video and I was like, that oil was burning. Like, it was flames. It was licks of flame.
There were flames.
Jake was like, how far out did they make it? And I was like, probably pretty far.
Nope.
I repacked the front bearings and then we just sat around like eating scones and feeling proud of ourselves, and then an hour later, like, oh, let's go. Nope. But you know, we made it to O'Reilly Auto Parts, like, what, 9 minutes to spare?
Yeah. He was so helpful.
That guy was great. Okay. Man, we just bled the brakes. We're so proud of ourselves. We gotta take the caliper off again. Sarah?
Yeah.
It's hypothesis time. What do you think failed? I mean, the seal failed, but what do you think caused the seal failure? Do you think it just was bad luck on our part? Do you think this caliper is stuck? Do you think it got hot and melted?
I like that option.
I don't want that to be the answer,
Yeah,
because then we have more problems to solve.
but that was in question.
But it could have just been leaking, and that's why it was getting all smoky earlier, too. All right. We're here working on this thing again. Can I get some rest?
Last I checked, this was your idea. I don't know, $20 to Target sounds pretty suffice.
You said it best on the way up. It's better that this happens to us than to Dave, because we want to give him a car that's been, you know, thoroughly once overed. It's late. That got on me. Yeah. So great. We what? One in the roof, one in the cab, and one on the me. Good. I'm not wearing my vinyl pants. Come over here. I want to show you something. Well, can't believe it's not butter, but it's still toast. Help.
Oh,
What
what
was that?
What is that?
Oh.
No, that's sad.
That's a chunk of me bearing.
I'm so sorry. I can see it from here.
You know how quiet this rear end was? And I'm over here being cocky. Yeah, the bearings are fine. I don't hear any noises. No crunchulators. Well. What do we have here? Okay, we're doing both sides.
Okay, cool.
This is what happens when you do not change your fluid. Your bearing goes, and the seal blew out not because of an overheating caliper. Thank heavens.
Yeah.
You see this? It's not charcoal toothpaste. But you could probably get a little bit of a shine right after you get through the enamel, but you want to stop before you get into the nerve centers. That's always the tricky bit, first timers. Let's just get that bearing out of here. Oh, this hurts. 96,000 miles on one oil. It feels like steel wool. I can't even.
Just take one down and pass it around.
I can't look. This car's name should be Tetanus. I hope we caught it in time before it decided to damage the axle itself. Getting this off is going to be fun.
Considering you've only had it for like 5 hours, I don't think there is an in time to catch things in time. I think that it's already been wasted.
I got you. This side has no failure, but it really needs to be addressed. Okay, I learned my lesson with the last one. Don't squeeze it in front of your face. This low mileage car, I mean, it's kind of amazing how well everything's aging. Did I speak too soon? The inside's ugly. The oil seal is still intact. That's right. That's good. That's within reason.
Yeah. You didn't.
Let's remember which one's the front shoe and which one's the rear. It does matter for the wear pattern. Yeah, these all need a proper cleaning. Ooh, she's greasy. You know when you stay awake too long, you start to hallucinate. You like daydream, but it's like you're engaged in REM sleep with your eyes open and things start being weird. Words aren't working either. Still got monotony. Let's see how easy this is, okay, ready? Great. She's staying in place. Wish me luck.
I do.
You know what's gonna really work here? The slide hammer. intimidatingly
cool.
powerful.
I love it.
Okay, well,
All right.
it's participation.
Cool.
Nice. Okay, so there's that third seal that we were trying to get. This is what it looks like. Yeah, that bearing just kind of grenaded over there, and then I think the extra play is what wallered out the oil seal. There's a healthy amount of grease. What am I looking at? It'd be so cool if we had a locking diff and we just didn't know it. Dave would be pretty happy about that. Yeah, I pulled out pieces of this and this, which is mostly in one piece, but it's real chewed up. And the race is here, the race that we couldn't get out on the other side. Let's see if this screwdriver thing works. Oh, this is what they're supposed to feel like.
Yeah, that was way easy.
Wow.
Yay.
I'm not really sure what our options are, and it's not as late as I thought it would be. Oh, look, I'm wearing a VP Auto Parts hat. I didn't realize the whole day. I just grabbed whatever was in the car. Might just end up getting towed. Kind of impressive that it made it this. I don't know. This is a low point in the story, but the show goes on. Talk soon. I'm at the door.
I know.
Engage. Yeah, this is the most 70s garage for the most 70s car. Drove practically all around San Jose. Only one bearing in stock anywhere. AutoZone, O'Reilly, and Pep Boys. And the rest of them are closed on Sunday. This job is awful. Awful. But we only have one side that we really need. Okay, cool. So just remove that bolt and we'll pop it out and see what kind of diff we have. We're done. We're finished. This job is complete. Drove all around town. And unless we left town, we wouldn't get a wheel bearing for this side, which is fine because it was absolute heck getting that one up. So thankfully that seal's fine. We repacked the bearings and everything's good and dandy. Also got a nice bit of surprising news. For what it's worth, and after all the metal that we pulled out from the broken bearing, she has a locking differential. That's pretty exciting. What a mess, though. We got some sleep at least. What, about 7 hours?
Yeah, 7.
That felt so good.
Yeah.
5 hours has just been killing it.
It was great.
Killing us. 7's where it's at.
I feel good enough to drive home. But no, thank you.
You're behind me, so you are my fire watch.
Yeah.
Captain. So I realized when you rev an old car, or when you're trying to rev an old car, it just sounds like you're trying not to stall.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
No sounds
Weird.
is good sounds.
Okay.
Sundays.
Alright.
Fun days. I have good news, and that's we made it 100 miles. Time for a fill-up. But as soon as I got off the freeway, my low oil pressure light came on. Uh-oh. Do we have oil? Did she burn it? Did she leak it? What happened to it? Is it the switch? I don't know that I see oil coming up or not. Huh. I don't know. Maybe I should get an additive. Well, I'll be dipped. 300 miles. She made it. I don't think we have a problem with our oil pressure. I think we have a problem with our idle speed. But she catches herself. It is 2 a.m. and she made it halfway there. How about that? A couple of lessons learned. Always always check your wheel. Always have a reliable backup plan. I had a whole bunch of things to say, and I can't remember them now. Always have a friend check it out. Save yourself some trouble. And always know what you're getting into / parts availability. This was terribly, irresponsibly ambitious. But we're here, and we're in one piece. Alright, that's it for now. I'm going to add a few things later, but good night. I'm guessing it's about 20 miles per gallon, but you know, it drives really well. The word that I like to use is stately. I think somebody had described it in a comment or maybe another video I watched. But these cars are great. They're just fun. And it started right up. It idled well. It's a little rough on the shifting, so I don't know. Maybe I put like the Lucas brand ATF treatment in there, but I'm gonna get, because we have the low oil pressure light, it could be the circuit, it could be the switch, it could be low idle, it could be thinner oil than we need. I'm gonna go ahead and get a product called Prolong, and I'm gonna pour it in the crankcase, and that should help. I think because it doesn't burn or leak any oil, we might actually be overfilled at that point with oil, but I wanna make sure that it's protected, because if it does have an oil pump failure, at least that'll get us home. And otherwise, everything seems to be going well. Nothing's dried out or rubber broken. I'm just gonna check a few things, and then we'll hit the road. See, I ran out of laundry on this trip because it was so difficult. I did the right thing and just put on a brand new shirt for work today.
And it's white.
Can you tell? All right. First things first. Are we still wet? We're still wet. Everything? I think we've got fine oil pump. And the oil looks great.
Oh yeah, especially on your shoes.
I haven't used this in years, and it was one of my YouTube videos that was doing well, but the quality of the video was so bad like that I'm embarrassed by it, but it's a good product, and a lot of the comments were people's testimonials for how this has saved their engine, some of them even in California. It just coats the inside of those bearings to a point where you're not going to essentially weld them together if you run out of oil for a little bit. It buys you time is essentially what I'm saying. So if that low oil pressure light turns on, sometimes that means the damage is already done to your valve train. This old engine, it may not be so immediate, but modern car stuff, that damage is starting. So with this, I feel so much better. May not even need it, but we have been prolonged. If it's called prolong the inevitable. This is going well today. Everything's nice. We're gonna check the automatic transmission fluid. We gotta do it while it's running. You gotta get a wide stance. And you get that width. You don't see like kind of angle over.
Yeah.
Long like a tail, like a squirrel. Squirrels have these nice big tails. So you get a wide stance, you get a big tail. Okay, you go for it. Reach that dipstick. I tell you, it works every time. Okay, the warm one is going to be the right, well, your left side, the higher stick. The cold is going to be the lower side. It shouldn't go up past that line. That's the full line. It's right in the middle on the warm side. That's excellent. But it's not satisfactory, okay? Right stance. Bottle feed, gentle squeezing. Rhythmic motion. We don't need her burping up anything. I think that's about half right there. Let's see how she does. We're gonna check it one more time. We just left Ostrich Land. Now I'm gonna show you the 3 speeds that you get. The first gear, just for going, just for getting started. The second gear is for getting there, and the third gear is all your hopes and dreams as you merge slowly onto the freeway. There's really no kick down because it's only a 3-speed auto. Also, we're behind a truck here, so that could slow me down considerably. Okay, now this is second gear, 2,000 RPM. Good, 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 good. I hope we're in second gear. This might be third. Oh, this is third gear. Yep. 2,500 RPM, 50 miles an hour. 73 miles on this highway I'm gonna be. And as we hit 3,000 RPM, it's gonna be right around 60 miles an hour, maybe 62, 63. The best co-pilot car is a beautiful passion red XC90. Oh, it's been a nice week. All right, here we go. Look at that, 69 miles an hour, very comfortable, very smooth, baby. Yeah, baby. See you guys on the other side. She's actually pretty happy at 75. Maybe it's that ocean air. We've been in stop and go traffic the last 10 or so miles, and it's really putting the car through the ringer, but really the only drama has been, I think that speedo cable is going to need a lube, or the speedo gear, because it's starting to get a little bouncy at low speeds, and the oil pressure light does come on when it drops in idle, but this thing wants to go into third gear so soon. It's, you know, I'll be going 12, 15 miles an hour, it'll shift to third. It's just above idle, but it'll, you know, it'll putz around. The torque from the inline 6 is so cool. Ba-da. Boom. Oh, yes. From the seller's front door to mine. Ouch. Oh, oof, that's dangerous. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it!